What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy Papa Duck. Y'all already know what time it is. I got another testimonial. Y'all go ahead, jump off in here. Y'all know how we do it. Once we get 200 people, anything, we be ready to rock and roll. We're gonna see who's gonna jump on here first. We're gonna see who's gonna be on here first. Is it gonna be YouTube? Is it gonna be Facebook? What it gonna be? I guess. So when we get 200 people on here, we finna rock and roll. Y'all already know how we do it. But listen, they in there, bitch. See, I'm a new fan. Nicole, let's say Nicole, what's happening? Latoya, what's going on? We got 42 people in here. Facebook in this bitch. YouTube in this bitch. Cyber Dragon, what's good? Bailey, what's good? Adrian, was good? Latoya, Lakeisha Miller, what's happening? Oh, we got 200 people in here already. Listen, I got a guest I want to bring y'all. Like I be telling y'all, man. I know my little schedule be a little hectic, so I try to bring y'all these testimonies because, like I say, man, we want to get people in the right position with this credit thing. I ain't playing with y'all. I'm dead serious, and I want to share with y'all right quick before I bring her on. We did have another client. When I say if y'all haven't tried to move lately, boy, it is so damn hard to move without your credit right. I'm talking about moving in a house, apartment, man, hell, in a mini home, a minivan. It's hard, and it ain't just about fixing credit, you know, to tear it down. Like I be trying to tell y'all, we try to help people build their credit, and I want to bring a testimonial on someone who joined the program. Like I always say, I bring y'all real live people to speak and tell y'all when they joined the program what happened with them. But it was so hard for this, not her, but it was another woman that we had. Man, I felt bad because she really couldn't get that spot that she wanted or even can move and put her kids in a better spot because she didn't have the credit. We did help her fix her credit. We did get her right and she was able to move in. But it just was sad that you can't even, you got some jobs to this day, even though all this going on in the world, you got jobs to this day that they check your credit. I'm trying to tell you how important it is, and basically how it can put you in a position where you can use their money. Like I say, build your credit, borrow the bank money, and buy assets. That's the name of the game. Do not borrow the bank money and buy liabilities. Buy assets. Buy assets. But I'm finna bring her on right now. We got over 200 people. Y'all know how we rock. And like I say, we finna bring it in and do what we do. You know. So hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Here we go. We're finna bring it in. Hold on 1 second. All right, here we go. Hey, what's happening?
Hi,
What's
hello.
good?
Hi,
What's
Papa
good? What's
Doug.
good? What's going on? What's going on?
It's all
Hey, I
good.
definitely.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming on. Like I say, man, speak to my people, man. I really appreciate that.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's an honor to be here on this broadcast speaking with the Papa Doug.
Definitely, man. Like I
The
said, I be
one and
trying to,
only.
I be trying to put it out there, man. I be trying to use my platform for the right, reason. That's why I sleep good at night because I know what I put out there, man. I get it back
That's
10 times.
important.
And I bet
Mm-hmm.
if you seen one of our testimonies, man, like I say, I just bring people on so that they speak. Ain't nothing scripted and then you speak on how exactly, once you join the program, how it, benefited you, how it helped you, and just let them know, how it helped them.
Okay. So you want me to say my story?
Yeah, just tell them however you want to put it, because it's all
Okay.
authentic.
All right. Yes, absolutely.
All right.
So about a year ago, I don't know if you guys seen my testimony on YouTube that the Real Credit Deal published. You will see all the details and the dirty details there too. It's unfiltered, raw. So a year ago, I was a mess. I wasn't able to get a house for my kids. I wasn't able to even get utilities under my name. I had repos, I had foreclosures, I had several defaulted student loans on my credit. I had many repossessions on my credit as well. Your girl was a mess. And I felt like my hands were tied. I literally felt chained. And
Right.
I feel like it was so unfair because I was working so hard. I was working Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturdays and Sundays all day, and all I could do is pay a phone bill that wasn't even under my name. I felt
Right.
helpless, and I had to constantly be dependent on somebody to get the nice things or something near nice. Because even back then, I wasn't even driving a decent car. It was that car was gifted to me by a
Right.
family member, and it was beat up. It was a 2001 Buick with the felt going all over your face.
Right.
It had no AC, windows were broken. You know, the classic story, right?
Right.
People who are tied up by their credit, they know what I'm talking about. So then, I was in a very dark spot, and of course, I was praying to God because I tried these other credit repair companies and they would do nothing. And I'm like,
Right.
God, what am I gonna do? Like what am I going to do? I'm trying and there's nothing happening, literally.
Right.
I feel like I'm sinking into this quicksand deeper and deeper. The harder I try, the deeper I sink.
Right.
So out of nowhere, my husband mentioned Odin and the real credit deal.
Right.
And I was like, who's that? What? And he said, yeah, that he's heard marvelous things from the real credit deal and from what Odin has done. If you guys don't know, Odin's like the owner. He's one of the owners. And by the way, those owners are amazing. They're beautiful people. So anyway, he's like, yeah, that the real credit deal has like restored his friend's credit to like 700s. And now he just recently had bought during that time he was buying a house that they were building for him because of
Mhm.
what the real credit deal did to them.
Right. Right.
And then
Right.
my husband's like, well, I'm going to join the real credit deal. And I was like, already super skeptical, right, as it is with these credit repair companies. So I was like, okay, you go ahead and join and then I'll join later. So to make a long story short, my husband joined. Tons of stuff came off his credit. His credit went all the way to 760. It was crazy. I was
That
like,
is
oh my
good.
God, that's a
Hey,
miracle.
hey, not to cut you off. I got people asking.
Yeah.
If you look below, you'll see the number. You can call in. They got a half off special right now, and it's
They do.
114. You can start today. Go ahead, call, get the ball rolling. But go ahead. Like I said, phone numbers on the bottom of this live. Share this live too, y'all. Go ahead and continue with your story.
Yeah, and just a quick parentheses. Take advantage of that promo because a year ago it was much more pricey.
Right, right,
I
right,
paid a
right,
lot more. So this
right.
promo it really is a great special. Anyways, so tons of stuff came off my husband's thing, and he went to 760s. Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna join. I'm gonna leap in, right? Wow. About for me, it took a little longer because everyone's credit file is different, and I had
Right, right,
tons of stuff on. I had so many derogatory accounts on mine,
right,
more so than what my husband had.
right,
So it
right,
took me. It took your girl a little bit, right? So,
right.
um, needless to say, all my defaulted student loans, federal student loans, they all
Right, right,
came off. The
right,
repossessions, all the collections came off. The foreclosures I had, all the foreclosures I had came off.
right, facts,
And
facts.
and Lord knows, like I'm not lying, all those foreclosures did come off. Like that's true story. And I
Facts.
went from like a 480, 510, I skyrocketed up to like 720 TransUnion, Experian. My
Right,
Equifax also shot up. Like, and
right.
then um, again, to try to make the story, try to condense it, once my credit score shot up, I was
Mm,
able to get 2 American Express credit cards.
right,
And on top of that, and Odin saw that, so he knows he could witness. I was
right,
approved for two Amexes, and
right.
I was approved for a sports car, a legit sports car. It's called the Nissan Nismo. I don't know if you guys know about it. Do you know about the Nismo 370Z Nismo?
Right, right, right. Definitely, definitely.
And I bought it. I bought it, and the interest rate was 3.5 interest rate, and that
Hey,
was a
that's
miracle.
that's good. And I'm gonna
Uh,
tell people now, not to cut you off. And like I said,
yeah,
I'm
go
just gonna
ahead.
give y'all the facts. Like I ain't gonna play with y'all. Now is a good time, because like they say, even though with all this going on, the interest rates are real low right now. You get what I'm saying? But and another thing is the reason why a lot of these things can happen is like I tell people, uh, man, it when you want to move up, and I mean move up the right way, just pay somebody who do this every day. Pay somebody who
Mhm.
study this every day. There's certain laws change every day that you ain't aware of. We've had people try and do it themselves and then come back and even mess themselves up worse because they didn't know that they basically sent certain letters in and was basically claiming these debts that they could have got wiped off. Because like I be telling you, once you say who you are, that debt starts over. Because they sell your debt to a third party company. So if you ain't careful, you can restart the whole process with that debt being knocked off your credit, or get somebody to move in us and just knock it off the right way. But deal with people who do this on a daily basis. You'll be way better off. Trust me. Okay, you can continue what you were saying. I just want to throw that out there.
Oh, absolutely. Those are great nuggets that you just threw out there too, Papa Doug. So basically, the Real Credit Deal, they freed me. They gave me not only control over my own finances and
Right,
also control over the things that I wanted. They gave me the freedom to get what I want to get. Not only
right,
things that look nice, but great, beautiful things for my kids. I also was able to connect the utility bills on this house all under my name with no deposit, no
right,
deposit at all. And the internet, everything, zero deposit, $0. I
right.
also, under my name, not only did I buy the Nismo, but I also,
Mm-hmm,
which is a two-seater,
mm-hmm,
but I also bought the Toyota Highlander, which a lot of you guys know, especially you people that have family. You guys
right,
know that the Highlander is not a luxurious car, but it's a really nice vehicle. It's a very nice SUV, you know.
right,
And so I was able to get so many beautiful things on my own under my own name without having to depend on anyone else. And I think that was the most powerful thing for me. And of
right,
course, after I got those vehicles, I sat in the car and I started crying, just crying and crying because just thanking God. I mean, just thinking back, I'm sorry, it makes me a bit emotional because for so many years, I'm 30 years old, and all these years I was never able to get something that nice for my family, let alone for
right,
myself. So just thinking about it,
right, 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 right,
it's impactful. So God changed my life using the Real Credit Deal. God used them, literally
right,
changed
right,
my whole life
right,
completely. Even this house, I got it under my name. It's in a cul-de-sac. It's like a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2-story house, big
oh,
backyard. All of
right,
this is under my name. And even though I'm renting it, but it's like towards the goal of finally, hopefully this year, next year, buying a home under my name.
right, right, right.
Yeah.
And that's man. Listen, I can't. And I ain't gonna lie. This is why I do it because I'm just one of them people that when I see people go through certain stuff and they can't get where they want to go, and it really easy. I've always had a big heart. Anybody who know me personally, sometimes it done got me in situations I don't want to be in, but I'm just built like that. That's just my character. This is the whole reason why I do this. I don't get on here for no kudos or none of that. I really don't. I don't do that. When I got the time and we got testimonies, I want people to understand. Man, this is your family. You can do the same thing for your family. Do what need to be done. We wasn't learned how to acquire credit. I'm telling you, man, the rich people use credit. Credit is in the
Mm-hmm.
equation somewhere. Trust me.
Yes.
Use their money. Take the credit, borrow the money, and buy assets. But if you're a family, you trying to get together, like it's hard as hell to get an apartment. You'll be surprised how hard it is to get it until you try to go yourself and you see it's hard without credit. And it's even harder. And I'm telling you, man, if like in the man Odin was talking in the Lauderdale area, like in Florida, man, you talking 1,800 for a 1 bedroom, bro. This ain't no joke. This ain't no this is it ain't no joke on how all this stuff is skyrocketing up. And when you don't acquire the right knowledge on what's going on, you're gonna be bumping your head. And I be telling y'all, they don't want you to know this information. That's why we get so much flack from other credit companies calling us saying that we giving out too much information or from the stuff that we do. You get what I'm saying? They don't want you to know this stuff. They don't. And I'm telling you, ignorance is the most expensive thing in the world. You're gonna pay for it. And the ignorance just means you don't know. So, like I say, I'm happy we was able to help with your situation, and we help a lot of people all the time, is just knowing. Stop busting your ass because you don't know what to do. But when you come into the right knowledge, life becomes that much easier. But you got to understand, you got people out there that's trying to protect you from that knowledge more than people trying to put you on to that knowledge. So you got to understand, man. It's just crazy. But I'm glad you was able to get in a better situation, and you can see for yourself. Credit is the way to go, man. I'm telling you, man. I can't preach it no more. You get what I'm saying, Joe?
Yeah, absolutely, Papa Duck. And it's so true what you just said because all these car dealerships, all of these banks, all of these collection companies, any financial institution, especially the banks, they make the most money out of the low credit score people because you know why?
Yeah.
We pay triple the
Yep.
amount of the actual
Exactly.
price of whatever you're buying just on
Right.
interest because of our low credit score. So you nailed
Right.
it. They're
Yes, they get
sharks.
paid. They get. See, we thought. See, debt is a bad thing if done the wrong way, of course. But they make millions off debt. Like when you borrow the bank's money, you in debt. But when you take that money and buy assets, something that puts money back in your pocket, which is enough to pay them back what they want and they little interest, and you keep the rest, move on and get more debt. Trust me, this is how the rich get rich. They get rich off debt. Telling
It's a
you,
game.
it's a game, and you hit it right on
Hmm.
the head. And this is why we here to help people acquire. Like I don't care if it take you 6 months to get right. It's better than working for 10, 15 years, being in the same position. Like I'd rather do it for 6 months, 3 months, because like you say, everybody's situation different. I'd rather work and get and build my credit, then move over, build my business credit. I don't care if it take you a year. It's gonna be well worth it once you do it.
Hmm.
And now you able to go and get the funding, get the money. Because like I say, the banks, they can't get out here and make stuff happen. They need people like you to get that, take that loan, go get you the box trucks, go get you the real estates and go get your lawn service. There's so much you could do and just pay them back their little money and you keep the rest, move on to the next business. Even Donald Trump filed the Chapter 11. It's just we get caught up in these things and we don't understand what it is. And I'm telling y'all, for the money you paying to fix your credit, it's worth it. If you feel like something other than that gonna happen, I'm sorry for you. Ain't nothing nobody can do. You get what I'm saying? This is the cheapest it's gonna get. This is the lowest. Like if you ain't willing to do this to help put your family yourself in a better position, then you ain't even ready to play the you ain't even ready to become financially stable. You get what I'm saying? Like it. I mean, what? Ain't nobody gonna come swoop in and give nobody nothing. That's all I'm saying. It's simple, man. Just understand that situation as far as building your credit. And not only will they build your credit, they teach you about credit. That's why I'm doing it. I dealt with other credit companies too. They just take your money, tell you whatever, email it. Man, these folk taught me about credit. It's how I know. It's a big difference. So once I learned about credit, I'm like, man, I wish I knew then what I know now. It'd have never been, and I'd never had to do the same thing. It'd have been a whole total different ball game. And I tell people, especially if you get married, if you're a young family, any of those things, take advantage of credit, man. I'm telling you, man, you ain't got to work no 40 years, for no. It's just sad, man, that people in those situations they just don't know. That what blows my mind. It's just acquiring information and applying yourself. That's really it. But nah, I ain't want to hold you up. I ain't want to take too much of your time. And I do appreciate it, man. I know we supposed to schedule it for earlier today, but like I say, my schedule sometimes just get in the way. But these
It's
my
all
people, man.
good. It's all right. Don't worry.
It's all good. I'm glad you came and spoke with them. I try to get to them much as I can, but like I say, man, I take it real personal. But like I say, these my people, these my family, and I appreciate you coming on, talking to them about going in the program and putting themselves in a better situation and not have. I don't want them to be working 40, 50 years, 30 years,
Hmm.
20 years when they can knock some and do this in 6 months if they do it right. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Just being real, just being
absolutely.
honest. So now I appreciate
Absolutely.
you, man. I definitely appreciate you for speaking, man.
Oh, I appreciate you, Papa Doug. Thank you. And your message that you put out there, man, it's powerful. And what you're doing is powerful. And it's
Mm,
changing many lives. Thank you for doing
no, I
this.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Listen, that was a testimonial from Joanna. She go by the name Joe. Like I said, I got other testimonials too, man. I'm gonna be putting up. Trying to do them at least once a week, twice a week if I can. But like I say, my little schedule just sometimes conflicts. But like I say, man, for those who get it. I can't make nobody do nothing, man. I just try to, put out there the information that helped me, and I help a lot of people. So at the end of the day, man, if you take advantage of it, man, I'm telling you, use credit, man. Don't work all your life. Use their money. Go get whatever business you're trying to get. Any business can work if you put enough energy towards it. So anything you put your energy toward, it does grow. That's a revolutionary factor. But like I say, people just got to get over that fear. People got to acquire the right information. And like I say, they got a special going on right now for 114. Just call the number on the bottom of this live. You know what I'm saying? And if you're trying to get whatever you're trying to get, what is a house? What is a car? What if you're trying to get cars for Turo? I always use box trucks because they're gonna always need people to if you work at any company, a lot of the big problems they have is these trucks showing up late or not at all. They need drivers, transportation, like a lot of this stuff they need right now. You can get rich off of right now. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know how to put it no other way. If you and your wife get together, man, y'all put a plan together, fix y'all credit, man. Then move over, get your business, fix your business credit. And I'm telling you, man, you can get whatever you need. Go borrow the money from the bank. And like I say, debt is not a bad thing. We was taught wrong. We was taught wrong. I told y'all while we was running around playing hide go seek and bubble gum in the dish and all this. No folk were playing Monopoly, cash flow. They were playing games that got their kids prepared for the financial world. We knew nothing about it. Our mothers ain't knew nothing about it. Grandmothers ain't knew nothing about it. But for the few blacks that did acquire that information, and as you can see, the blacks that come from where we come from, they had the nice houses and the nice cars. You got a couple of families that did get it, that did have someone to put that in. Credit was one of the major things. I'm telling you, credit. So if like I'm gonna give you another small example, I'm gonna let y'all go. Credit. If you go borrow $100,000 from the bank and you acquire a business and you put 50 grand in that business, say that business might be paying you, let's just say 8,000 a month. If you got to pay back 2,500 on that loan or 2,000 on that loan, you keep the rest. You got 7 grand. If that business paying you 9 grand, you only got to pay two to pay back on that 100 grand. You keep 7 grand a month and move on to the next business. And I'm just giving y'all numbers. I'm just telling y'all how the rich get rich off debt. And for those who got the lowest credit scores, pay the highest interest rate. It's the same thing. We're trying to put y'all in a better position, man. Cause like I say, you're gonna work and save up 50 grand, which most people ain't making 50,000 a year. Somebody gonna die, leave some money, which I hope don't happen. Or you gonna hit the lottery. Or you gonna fix your credit, do it the right way, acquire your assets, and man, make your life way better than what it is. Cause it's nothing wrong with working for people. I want y'all to get that twisted. Because you got to do what you got to do until you can do what you want to do. But do have that plan in y'all equation. Don't work for nobody for no 40 years. I told y'all I got an issue with that. I got a problem with that. If you can get up off your ass and go work and help build somebody else's dream, you can get off your ass and help build your own dream. Now that's real boss. That's being a real boss. Just taking up that responsibility. So with that being said, man, the numbers on the bottom of this post. Call. They got a special gonna last only to the end of this month, and I'm telling you, man, it's gonna go right back to regular price, 114. Can't beat it. Go ahead, call, set your appointment up. Ain't about $114, bro. That's it. Like I can't stress that enough, bro. I can't. But at the end of the day, for those who get it, and just put yourself in a better situation, man. You see what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all share this live. I got another testimonial coming. We're gonna schedule it for next week. And like I say, man, call in, man, and get the process rolling, man. Let's get the ball rolling. Let's get to it. Let's do it. Forget all the plan and he high. And like I be telling y'all, man, I don't give a damn what they doing over there, man. What you gonna do for you, bro? Cause when you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Don't let them key you out of you getting yourself in the right situation or putting yourself on the right path. Man, you got your own journey, man. Can't speak for everybody. Get what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I'm gonna let y'all go. Ain't gonna hold y'all long. Man, y'all know I love y'all, man. Y'all keep on keeping on all the support y'all been showing me, man. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna keep bringing it to y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna bring it. Okay? So with that being said, man, you know I love y'all, man. To the next video. Peace out.